What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, Sugar Salon TV. It's your girl M Williams, and I'm gonna do this just upload on what my favorite business apps are. So I've been wanting to do this for a minute, so let's just jump right in. It's talking about what my favorite business apps are. So I have an iPhone. I go to the app store. If you have Android, Samsung, or any other device, you can find it too on your app store. But my first one, and they're in no particular order, is PayPal. So I love PayPal. It's been around a long time. It's kind of tried and true. I've never had anything go wrong with PayPal. I can send an invoice to customers. I can have people pay me through my own personal PayPal link. And so it's a way for me to collect money from my clients. I also use it on my online booking for customers to pay deposits. The next one is Cash App. Cash App, I'm not sure when it came out, but it came out when I still had my storefront. And it's an app that I use. A lot of my clients have Cash App, so some of them use Cash App for the payments. When they're checking out, they pay me with Cash App. Because I find now that, there's more electronic ways of payment. So PayPal and Cash App is one. Zelle, I love that app because it's an immediate method of payment, just like Cash App is. So with Cash App and Zelle, since they are instant payments, you have to make sure that you give people your right cash tag, or when people Zelle you, you have to make sure that you give them your correct information, because if you don't, or they type it wrong, or they send it to the wrong place by mistake, since it's an instant payment, you're not able to get your money back, or once you send it to the wrong place, or they send it to the wrong place. So you always want to make sure with the Cash App and with the Zelle, those are instant payments. So you have to make sure that the people are your customers, or however you use these, you have to make sure that they're sending it to the right place. But one note on the Cash App, I have a business Cash App. A lot of people don't know that Cash App does have fees if you own a business. Now, if you have a personal Cash App, then they don't charge merchant fees. But if you have a business Cash App, their fees are particularly high to me. Now Zelle, they don't charge. It's like a bank transfer, so they don't even charge any fees at all. It goes instantly into your bank account, and there's no fees. They don't take anything out. Another method of payment that I use is Square. I like that app too. You can download the app if you have a business or online business, or a business such as mine. Square. And another thing I like about Square, or one thing I like about Square, is that Square, depending on when you want the money to appear in your bank, if you transfer it and you say it'll transfer into your account 1 or 2 days, or I think it's 1 or 2 days, they won't charge you a fee. Now, if you want an instant transfer, they do charge a fee, but I always do like the 1 or 2 day transfer, where it'll show up in my bank account in a couple of days, 1 or 2 days, and then there's no fee. So I like that about Square. I've been using Square now for some years, because when I had my storefront, I did use a merchant company, but their fees were very high, their merchant service fees. But Square, like I said, is free if you get the 1 to 2 day transfer, and it's a fee if you get the instant transfer. Another business app that I love is QuickBooks. QuickBooks, I'm a hairstylist, I'm a business owner, I'm a legitimate business owner. So I do take all methods of payment. Some stylists just charge, they just collect payments via cash only, but I do take credit cards and other forms of payments other than checks. But it's no way possible, you guys, that I can manually track all of this stuff. So I have been using QuickBooks since I had my storefront. I've used it for years. And it's a great way to track your payments. When clients' payments, it's a great way to track your incoming and your outgoing payments. You can get P&L reports in there, profit and loss. It tells you how your business is doing. You can look in there, and it's all kind of reports you can pull. They also have an app, and if if you upload the app or download it rather, it'll track your mileage, because as a business owner, you also get paid for mileage. So the QuickBooks app will do that. It will track your mileage whenever you're driving somewhere that's business related. So I just love QuickBooks. It's a great way, and it's pretty affordable. I don't want to say any prices if the app has a fee, because I may say a price and then the price changes or go up. So you can just look it and research it yourself and find it. But I love QuickBooks. Acuity, that's a booking site that I currently use. In the past, when I had my storefront, I used Vagaro. One of my old stylists had told me about Vagaro. I had never heard of it, and I really don't see how people in the service industry can do business without online booking. But a lot of stylists still do the manual form of booking, where they're actually writing in an appointment book and they're tracking their customers that way. I prefer being very structured and organized. Not saying that they're not, but for me personally, I love online booking. The only thing I have, the one little con that I have about online booking, is for new clients, I prefer to talk to them first. I'll do some type of consultation with them first before going online and booking with me. A lot of new clients do go online and book with me, not complaining about that, but I prefer with the new clients that, they contact me first, and then we can talk about, getting booked, because I actually need to know what all is going on with their hair. So Acuity is one of them. It's the current booking site that I use. Zoom. I love Zoom. Zoom, they have a free one. They have a free version, and they have one that's a paid version. And the reason I like Zoom, because you can do like meetings. I personally, ever since COVID, I do my consultations on there, because it's a great way to do a consultation. Because if you do the consultation, you don't have to worry about blocking out time at work, or having a client come in, and the client maybe who's coming in for the consultation, maybe a new client, they may be running late or maybe running behind. Or when you're having a client come in, it's more of an opportunity for something to fall through the cracks, and everything is based on time. So I prefer, with any consultations I do, I prefer to do them by Zoom, because I can do them after work, I can do them early in the morning, I can do it on a Sunday, I can do a Zoom consultation on any day that I decide, and that works out with a potential client. Also on the Zoom, it's free. It's a free app. They have a free version, like I said. Also, I can see the client's hair, and they can feel more comfortable. It's convenient for the client too, because they don't have to come in, or the potential client, they don't have to come in to my location to meet with me or anything. So I love Zoom for that, for my consultation. Spotify, I've been using that for years. It's just a music app. When I had my storefront, I used it. I played my music at my storefront through it, and I currently I watch Spotify. Sometimes if I'm listening to the music, I'll log into the Spotify app on the TV at my salon suite and play music through there. So Spotify, love that. LinkedIn is another free app. They have a free version, and they have a paid version. And LinkedIn, I feel like everybody should have LinkedIn. Anybody who works, I don't care what field you in, it doesn't really matter to me. I think everybody should have a LinkedIn account. It's just great to have your information out there and people know about you. And like I said, they have a free version. Gmail, that's just a form of Google Mail. Google, everybody knows about Google, so Gmail is just their mail app, and I love that, because when I get emails, to my Gmail, it just pops up. I also have one through my website, which is sugarsalon.net. I do have an email attached to that I used to use when I have my storefront, but I don't use it much anymore. I'll probably reactivate it at some point. Google Docs, excuse me. Love Google Docs. It's another free app. I don't know if they have a paid version, but Google Docs is another app, and it's just Docs is short for documents. You can type any kind of document in there to save. It's almost like your notes on your phone. Like I do a lot of notes, like I'm reading right now off my notes in my other cell phone. And anytime I'm trying to remember something or need to remember something, I put it in my my notes on my iPhone. But Google Docs is great to use. When I had my storefront and I had a manager, she would type up something in Google Docs, and you know, it's a way to type up something and be able to share it with somebody else. So it's great for business. I love Google Docs. Linktree. Linktree, a lot of people may have not heard of this, but Linktree, I love Linktree. I use it currently for my business. If you go on my Instagram, it's on there. And it's pretty affordable. I think I pay less than $10 a month for it. And what Linktree is, it links all of your links together. It puts them all in one place. So say for instance, if you have a website, if you have another site, if you have a merch site, you know, if you have, you want to put all your social media links in there, it's one place your client or your potential client, they can click on one link and it'll show all those other links in there. So it's kind of like a housing place for all of your links, and it's very affordable. They just click on that and then they can find everything. Like currently for mine, I have my booking site on there, and I have a few other links on there, like a new client profile form on there. The new clients, they can click on that and then they'll fill it out. It's like a questionnaire. So I love it. It's affordable and I love it. Then another one is Jotform. Jotform has been around a while. I've been using that. It's kind of similar to Linktree, but Jotform is where you actually go in there and you make documents. That's where I actually made my client consultation, new client consultation form. You can go in there and make forms, and then you can just it'll give you a link, a specific link that you name yourself, and then you just go in there and you get the link, and then you can send it to a client, or you can send a link, they click on that and it'll open up the document. I love that for business because even when I had my storefront, I would have a page on my website for interested, you know, stylists or assistants who wanted to potentially work at my storefront. So they would click on that link and go ahead and fill out that online application. So it's great for business. And so that's just a quick, brief rundown of some of my favorite business apps. I told you guys it'd be quick and easy and painless. And so if you guys could do me a favor, whether it's a business app or personal app, no matter what type of app it is, just drop it down below and tell me in the comments what's your favorite app. Like, drop it down below. And so you guys, thanks again. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm heading to the Braves game in a minute, and I'm gonna see you guys soon. You have a blessed and a peaceful day. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Please like too.